Rick, this fucking late night shit gotta stop too, bro.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's time.
Last night I cooked gumbo, man, so I had to stay up and make sure it didn't spoil. That's the only reason I was up.
Sports coverage of the NFL.
Yeah, I was up.
To the Lone Star Stadium.
I was laughing at Despo and O'Cheese was telling me I was ducking you. I was just waiting for him to advance.
And we begin with a great one here between the Washington football team.
I was just waiting for him to advance.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right.
It took a long time. It did take a long fucking time.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Throw complete to Herndon. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. So they get the completion. That's good, but Charles, probably not good to get hit on the first play of the game.
I'm seriously trying to figure out how the fuck my nigga go from the X-Factor to a star. He's 23 years old.
What you're hoping is you have one of those tough guys back there that sometimes when they get hit early, gets the juices flowing.
That shit is fucking incredible to me.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
That nigga is 23. He was a rookie last year.
Sims. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 14 on
I think they edited. I think so is editing my niggas, man. That's not fucking possible, though. How the fuck a nigga go from...
They go play action now. Haskins.
How the fuck a nigga go from a rookie last year, X-Factor to a star?
To perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Gotta imagine
I did use him. He fucking played every play.
On 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Oh, the pressure too great.
I
He goes down once more.
Man, I just played
Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here. 3rd and long after that last sack.
Well, they say the commissioners can get your abilities back, Mike.
It's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming.
No, if you got a fucking X-Factor, that superstar pass rusher right now, you got to go.
Absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends.
I don't see nobody.
You would think could absorb that contact.
I got 3 of them, nigga.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here
then the other 2 niggas lost their shit. 2 niggas lost and the other 2 lost their shit. One of the niggas that lost his shit, 23. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought I set myself up good for the future.
Watching him develop over the years, you see a guy who can
I ain't got not one star on the fucking line. Neither one of them.
Into tight windows.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Prescott now from the 50. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And this time they were waiting for
Anybody want
him. He'll be
Ezekiel
knocked down
Elliott?
before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight ends.
He's still a 99 overall.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, them niggas
You
great.
got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. That's complete to Mooney. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Y'all playing right now?
How tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this.
What the
one.
fuck Kevin at, man? He's been
Down,
quiet
they
ever
gave him
since
underneath stuff.
I know that
You
loss
gotta
was
make the
tough.
tackle right away.
Cowboys 3.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season.
Right.
They went right downfield.
Zach
mission
Ertz, Lewis the fuck,
accomplished, points
man.
on the board.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They were
fucking
forced to
catching all
punt on
that
their
shit.
initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
The pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. From the gun, it's Haskins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, when we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
No, Michael. Would you chill out, bro?
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. Accelerating, and off he goes.
Can't be denied,
Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 57 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Gumbo?
His kick is good. So 2 plays
Mark
on that
ain't gonna
scoring
fucking
drive.
Gumbo,
That's
man.
how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Now we get
Potatoes?
Washington on offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice.
Tell her we
Not
don't
the start
want
they
no
were hoping
damn
for.
potatoes.
And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Haskins throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
What you drop? You drop something?
Someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He'll get this underneath to Michelle. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
I thought I seen him close to the screen in the
One
chat.
of those guys.
But now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Coleman. Coleman, the first down and a little extra. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
45-yard line.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Coleman. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. You give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's
Good nigga still got the abilities, Jimmy.
getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
One of my niggas got the
33-yard line.
Homestead.
10
All the rest of them lost.
score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Washington, nothing.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
LaMichael, get out the kitchen.
33-yard line.
They'll try to throw.
Well, you ain't help.
Prescott. Going right side here, and that's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Good. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never
Somebody
hurts
is.
to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
But no, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
Yeah.
you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Well, throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Washington.
On first down.
Oh,
it's
laughing so
Haskins.
fucking hard at Decibel last night.
Through an opening, and there
When I
he
fucking lost to
goes.
Rick, that nigga was like horrible defense. Horrible. Nigga said horrible like 10 times. I was dying
We
laughing.
just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited.
I was dying laughing, though. Yeah, because I know y'all, I showed my defense. I know y'all saw my
They created their
defense.
own big play with a pick 6. This one
Yeah,
may be over.
yeah.
It's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it
I was
is
so
over.
mad from the play before that, though, when he rolled out and threw that
Taking
fucking
it
long
about
ass
the
pass to
one.
the tight end. Right after my nigga got hurt on the end. It wouldn't have been no fucking rolling out if my nigga wouldn't have got hurt the play before that.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here again comes Dwayne Haskins and company. In 2nd quarter, they're down
Yeah.
big
And
already.
the next play, that's when he rolled out. He's smart. He rolled out to the side and nigga was hurt on.
Something on this drive.
And sometimes
Lil Bitch
you take
did.
on
That
a
was
little
a
extra
smart
pressure
fucking
on
move.
yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people. Lean on your teammates.
Oh, yeah?
Find
Oh, so you
someone
knew
who
you
can
wanted
take
to
the
roll
pressure
out.
off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. One play has him up past the 40.
That was smart.
Another 1st and 10. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The first down run got
He was
second
fucking 69 or some shit.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He was horrible.
Here's Haskins. And this is incomplete.
He was fucking horrible.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence.
Oh, he about to play OT?
Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force it incomplete.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down.
I don't know. Soldier played me tough though. If he play like that, he might keep it close.
He picks up the first.
That's what I'm saying. If he play the way he played me, he'll have a chance.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
That might have been the best game I ever seen Soldier play.
At the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
I wasn't being cautious. He just was fucking.
Haskins.
That nigga was making smart decisions.
But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
I was trying to just sit back and wait for Soldier to make a mistake. That bitch ain't gonna make no mistake.
This defense is really flown around in the first half.
Yeah, he didn't really make a mistake in the end. He just went for it when he should have kicked the field goal. But I would have went for it too, because if he would have kicked, he would have still been losing. It was 21-17, so he had to go for it. He didn't have to, but
you just expect him to make it.
I would have went for it.
We shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear?
I would have went for it. Yeah, but he know that if I would have scored, it would have been over, so he didn't want to give me that, the ball. I could have ran all the time out, you know what I'm saying?
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal on their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably.
Well, it was like 4th and 6. It was like 4th and 6 or something.
And 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this.
It wasn't that long. Nah, it wasn't that long.
It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that.
Yeah, Von Cam got that ass.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Yeah, I know somebody that was looking, but I don't even know who I was using on that first.
45-yard line.
Yeah, I was switching players and I didn't know who the fuck I was using.
1st and 10, Prescott on the screen. This is Coleman. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
It's now
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
That bitch Rick was poised. That bitch ain't throw it in coverage or nothing.
On play action, Prescott. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Man, you ain't tricking. You just sitting there fucking cover 3. He threw it right at yours.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Let me get Roquan, Jimmy.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30.
Let me get Roquan, man.
1st and 10. At their own
Linebacker with the
Chris Carson trotting back out there. And for him, it's been pretty limited.
Oh, that's the only one you got?
On the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running.
But you know what I realized? Them niggas still, like, they took all Bobby Wagner shit, but he still be fucking niggas up.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is, and he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Jalen Smith, his second sack of the night.
Big Dustful came back, he winning.
Feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
That nigga threw it to fucking Ertz one time. They had 4 niggas right there. He still caught the fucking.
On third down, it's Carson.
I like that. I would have threw my fucking controller if it wasn't a PS5 fucking
only get this to the 30. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run.
I was so fucking mad he caught that shit.
A lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Dak Prescott on the offense heading back onto the field. They've sort of epitomized.
You can't get another, dog. You can't even get them bitches, dog. I'm lucky I got my shit.
Pretty happy over on that sideline.
Takes a lot of pressure off, doesn't it? As much as those guys back
Oh, I'm not paying nobody extra. I'm talking about like regular price. I'm not paying extra.
And hold the defense back from
you can pay double. Yeah, you can get it if you want to pay double. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
that's just stupid.
To add to their lead here in the second quarter.
Yeah, you can get that bitch off eBay or StockX if you're paying double.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
$8.50, that's fucking low for that bitch, yeah.
So we reach halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
Yeah,
they built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
December 4th, next gen man come out.
Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off.
Nah, you can pick. You can pick if you want to play next gen man or PS4 man.
Not much room here.
You can pick.
Which, about the 30.
Cause we gonna be in the league, niggas. Everybody ain't gonna have a 5, so you gonna have to play on a 4.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
But look, I'm playing on a 5. That bitch look different, but when I broadcast, you can't see the PS5 graphics. It shows PS4, but while I'm playing it, you can see. Like Rick, your shit look better on your 5, huh? Than it do on the 4.
To convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
But when you broadcast, it don't show that. It shows PS4 man.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. That'll bring up second down.
Nah, I got my shit set to automatic. I ain't really, I don't change that. I set my shit to automatic.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
At the 20-yard.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Brings up second.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Prescott yet again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a loose football. And it's Washington.
Harrison Smith like 80. He a Walmart greeter now.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
You like stuff blackened anyway, so that's fine.
Run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down, and
they'll run it with Coleman. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. On the counter, here's Coleman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A good run there.
Michael, get that truck out of there. Take the truck out of there, Mike.
And the surge is going to be too much defensively.
Put the truck in the room.
Taken down to the backfield. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown,
but he's
denied. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's the surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
Open man here, Sims complete. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big.
Enjoy your vacation,
from
Kevin.
that end zone. 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Now on 2nd and 13. Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
1st down, Washington.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Kevin, let me get a pass rusher.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Haskins out of the gun. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination? Arlington?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
At the 41-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. He may try and run for this. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots. And that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. 4th quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Washington 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
I'm out, man.
Now Haskins on first
I went to work early. Well, not early, on time. I left early.
At the 28-yard line.
He went to work late.
3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
That's how I felt.
2nd and 7 now from the 28. Space to maneuver at the 40. Throwing middle,
I
and
blew
it's
it.
complete.
Complete to number 8.
Yeah, this game was decided a while ago.
Damn sure
that
blew it.
completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably is agent. As he
I call them all kind of hoes and bitches, dog.
This time for the sack.
I wish I could have heard him. I was talking so much shit.
Yet again, that's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the gun, Haskins. And he's going to go down again.
He can't play from behind.
Make that now
You can't.
sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
You ain't winning from behind.
Washington here.
He was winning by like 30 that game.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
He was winning like fuck.
Marcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack.
No, you was winning the whole game. That's not what he's talking about. He's talking about, for example, if I would have went up 21-3 on you, you wouldn't have came back. That's what he's talking about. No, you haven't. No. I ain't. Yeah, the only time I saw you behind was against Blue.
To the sideline. They're going to go for this.
Yeah. And you lost that game.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit
more.
Last night? You know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That don't count as a
coverage
comeback.
Good that time by Kendall Fuller. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's not playing from behind.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Yeah.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. That catch, by the way, number 542.
That's what had me fucking dying laughing, bro. I swear I was dying. That nigga rolled horrible like 7 times.
Man, they call Bambi, so if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes.
I only did that because he kept fucking rolling out, throwing them fucking corner routes.
And just think, he's not through yet.
It's Coleman here. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
On the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Yeah, I went for one for it.
It's Coleman. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this
I'm
feel
mad.
like
I
old
thought that's what was going to hold it down for me.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove
in the Super Bowl, you had niggas wide open and you threw a pick.
Here in this one. And the Washington offense going back to work. And
you had
in,
niggas wide open and you
tough
threw a
place
pick.
to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be
In
proud
that last
of.
Super Bowl, you played against that
big in this 4th quarter.
It's a nice play. It was a nice play.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. A throw taken in by Sims. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with.
Your internet bad, but your internet wasn't bad versus me. I can't blame your internet.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins, and he'll get that to Michelle, complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
On 1st and 10, Haskins. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for
after the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, the PS5 at 4K, nice.
Haskins, and he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A tough spot for Haskins in Washington here. 3rd and long after that last sack.
He hit me one of them cuts on a pass. He threw a fucking pass to Saquon and went 60 yards for a touchdown. I was mad as fuck.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations,
and that's exactly what he did. So he came out and did that shit.
Worried and concerned about getting him out of the game. And that's
he ain't come out and play action or nothing.
Results in a 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Throwing. Prescott.
Then that nigga says it wasn't his team. I was like, man, blue trip.
Stride complete. Tonight, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.
You see the update took his team.
They did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cowboys, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they
did your controller die? My fucking PS5 controller died.
They'll get a chance to redeem themselves.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to buy that. I only got one. I'm gonna have to buy that.
Oh, look at me.
I'm gonna have to buy that. That bitch only That bitch only $30. Not cheap, man. No, the charger, the stand is on. Yeah, I'm gonna. What you plug into the PlayStation? You plug into the wall.